Hello, we are doing our community spotlight, and with me today, Dr. Rick Smith from Ohio High Point Career Center. I love that that's behind you. And we also have Kelsey Webb, also with Ohio High Point, and we're getting our monthly update as to what is going on out there on, what is that, Route 540.
That's right. State
So
Route 540.
I haven't been out there in a while because it's over the bridge, but I would love to know what is happening out there on top of the hill.
Hey, we are starting our actual construction project. I know we've talked about it for a couple of years, but we have a new driveway that will be the construction driveway for the part of the project, and then will become our brand new entrance eventually when the project is completed. But we're basically on a little over a $34 million project that we're working on out here with renovations and an addition. We'll be putting on a brand new 40,000 square foot addition that'll house our culinary lab, our cosmetology will be brought inside the building, our health program will be inside, and we'll have all new science labs established inside that new building. And then we're going to be doing renovations throughout the building. So one of the great things about working with Monarch Construction was our bid came in great on bid day, and we were able to take all the alternates that we wanted to do. So we'll be adding a diesel lab addition. We already have a diesel lab, but we'll be adding on to the building there as well. We will be renovating our cafeteria space and kind of making it more like a college feel when it gets done. Cafeteria area will have room design so that we can kind of bring all the grade levels in at one time for an assembly and stuff of that nature. So I don't know if it'll hold the whole building, but it will be able to hold all the juniors at once or all the seniors at once. And so we've never really had a space like that before. And then we'll have a brand new office area entrance into the building. And so currently when you drive in, you kind of come through the old Air Force gates and you have to kind of figure out where to go. When you come on our new drive, it'll open up into a beautiful new setting building. You'll see right where the front of the building is in blue and white with the Ohio High Point kind of logo in the future and things of that nature. And so it'll be really clear to see where the front of our building is. And it's just going to be a beautiful space. And as we renovate all the labs and all the academic classrooms, we'll be able to offer a lot more things in the future.
And so, yeah, I guess some people don't realize that it used to be a military base. It's the highest point in Ohio. So perfect spot.
Yeah, and so, yeah, this used to be a radar military installation for the United States Air Force. And the 664th is still heavily present here with some history and their own little museum here if people ever want to come by and visit that. And so we're going to keep that as part of our history and build that into the new building. We're excited about that as well. But it'll definitely be a new way to get to the highest point in Ohio when you come up the new drive. And so we're excited about what everybody's going to see with the renovation project.
So right now, as you come in, it's going to be the actual existing building is what you're renovating, correct? You're not building
Correct.
To the right. Okay.
So
That's interesting.
We're renovating that building, but actually where our circular drive is right now is going to be where the new addition part's going to be. So
okay.
A new addition kind of right in the front of the building, and there'll be kind of a new circular drive made at a different location. And so it'll be really exciting as when you come up, you'll be able to see that, and we'll be able to open to the public our cause and our culinary flown in area for
good.
That nature right there in the front without walking through the building. So we'll have a little better security. We'll keep public on one side, students on another. And so it'll just give us a lot more options for educating kids in real world scenarios.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So what's the projected end date for this?
So that's interesting too. So we're going to be starting to move dirt probably somewhere in the beginning of February. And then this is supposed to be an 18-month project. So we're expected to end in fall of 2023. 2023. And so when we get everything done, when we get to January kind of a 2024, we'll probably still have some, if you've ever been through process, you have punch lists for that last year, figuring out some of the last things you got to do or correct or things of that nature. And so we'll come into 2024 having a celebration of our 50th anniversary We were built in 1974, and so that's one of the reasons why we passed the levy to do the renovation and the addition. And so we'll actually be kind of finishing the project and getting ready to celebrate our 50th anniversary at the same time. So we're really
Wow.
excited about what this is going to bring to our community and areas and the people and the students that we serve.
Yeah, because I know you guys house a lot of community events too. And so I think this is fantastic. Congratulations on the beginning of a new era and getting it ready for that 50th anniversary.
Well, thank you.
All right, so let's switch gears. Kelsey, hello again.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
Good. So you guys got a lot going on out there. You're continuing the hybrid, which means you've planned this for the whole year, kids in school half the time and home half the time, right? So that's keeping on going.
That is, yep. So that's still the plan. When students are on campus right now, they're getting about 4 hours in their career program, plus those academics that are a blend of on campus and remote. So we're really making sure that the students that are on campus are really getting the hands-on experience that's needed for the industry.
One of the things that I love that you guys do is you help to send kids out into the workforce. And like we are getting ready to accept a student to come work here a couple of days during the week. So tell people how that works and how they can get involved.
So our work-based learning program, it's an awesome program for our high-achieving students, good grades, good attendance, that want to go and learn more in their career field of interest. So we pair with an industry partner where that student can then leave us during the school day and go and work in that company, gain some experience, gain some mentors and some experience, and really set themselves up for success of whether that's full-time employment afterwards or just some really great recommendations and references for college applications.
Wow.
Hey, let me jump in on there too, is because one of the things we're really pushing and trying to make sure businesses and people really know is that they can take students under the age of 18. I know everybody wants the 18-year-old senior to come work for them, but if you're in a career tech program, Ohio law allows it. We can send an internship coordinator out there to talk to a business. And what I'm telling businesses is everybody's after the same kid. So there's 5 companies, they all want the one kid. So they want that construction kid to be part of the construction program, or they want them to be in cellular online services, or they're asking for the same type of student. And so if they really want to get involved and get that student to be thinking about their business long term as a future employee, get them in an internship early. And so you can take those students under the age of 18 by Ohio law. And a lot of businesses struggle with that. And so we're really trying to promote that and let businesses know that we can help you get an internship student in there, and that might become a long-term employee for you.
Yeah, and that really is paying it forward for our students. And I love the idea. And you've gotten some real success stories, including us, having some fantastic kids through here that have gone on to do stuff with audio engineering and more.
Right.
So if Kelsey, how would somebody start doing this or even inquire about what might be available?
Yeah, that's a great question. So if they're interested, students, we work with 14 different schools in 5 counties. So if sophomores or juniors are interested in learning more about any of the career programs that we have, they can go to ohiohighpoint.com/apply. And there you'll find an entire list of all of our programs. It'll be an application button then that they can select and actually submit their application, as well as we're also offering in-person tours for students and families either before school or after school. So that way, if they do want to see campus, that we can have a personal tour for them. But we also launched this year, which we're very excited about, our own virtual tour. And so it's bringing campus to families directly to them that they can go, and it's going to be a Google Earth style tour where it's 360 photos. They can click and move around, interactive graphics, videos. So really showing off what these programs can offer for those students.
Yeah. And I guess for somebody who hasn't put a student through your program, which I wish I had, frankly, but sometimes it's hard to understand who's a good candidate to come to Ohio High Point. I mean, let's say I have an 8th grader and I'm not sure, when to start this process.
8th grade is a great time because now's the conversation of what do you like doing? what are your strengths? What are you passionate about? And then starting to understand what kind of careers are available and having those conversations with parents and with counselors and teachers and trying to see what am I good at? What do I like doing? And how can I pair that with a potential career? And what's the education that I need to succeed in that career? Maybe employment, enrollment, or enlistment. And that's really what our message is trying to understand what's your E, what's your end goal, and how can we tie in what you're passionate about to potential career. So that way you can be successful wherever you want to go.
Options. It's all about options.
Options are always a good thing. That's what I tell everybody when I go out and speak to them. Options are always a good thing.
And a good resource, Angie, for parents and especially homeschool parents and people like that who are looking at, especially with 8th graders, is they can go to Ohio Means Jobs and go into the student tab, and there's a place where they can kind of take a short survey to find their interest. They can click on jobs in that tab, and it tells them what courses they might need here, courses in college or along the way, of what their pathway might look like. And so Ohio Means Jobs has a great resource for students out there exploring careers.
All right. Well, you guys, thanks so much. And Kelsey, give your information so people can get a hold of you with any questions.
Yes, so they can go to ohiohighpoint.com, or to reach me directly, you can email kweb@ohiohighpoint.com, or you can give the school a call, 937-599-3010, and I'm extension 1403.
All right. You guys, thank you so much. And again, congratulations on the new build and all the things that are going on out at Ohio High Point.
We're excited, and we appreciate Shine FM bringing us on each month and letting us share a few things. Thank you.
Thanks, Angie.